Valentine's Day is coming soon, right? Oh, wait. I know the audience of this channel is mostly young men without girlfriends, so you probably don't even know what Valentine's Day is. Hehehe. But don't worry. Even a man who's been married for 20 years, like Stan, doesn't know what Valentine's Day is.
No, I just wanted some chocolate, and they only sold them in that box at Hershey Park.
According to Francine, Stan is a selfish guy. He goes to Hershey Park alone, takes Francine's pillow, and refuses to have fun with her before bed.
Sorry, I have to wake up early tomorrow to make you breakfast. Oh, spider bite. Oh my God, it's so itchy. So itchy, Jane Seymour.
That was a little fast, Stan. The next morning, Francine wakes up expecting a romantic breakfast in bed as Stan promised, but all she gets is disappointment.
I bet you haven't even considered what to get me for Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Hey, what are you doing, Stan? Francine expresses her wish that she and Stan will be buried in the same coffin when they die so they can be together forever. That sounds romantic, Francine. However, Stan is set to be cryogenically frozen by the CIA after his death, and they'll turn him into a half-human, half-robot, Cyborg Stan.
This is the face I'm gonna do when they freeze me. It's Han Solo from Star Trek.
That means Francine will have to stay in the coffin alone, cold and lonely. Oh, wait. Isn't that what happens to everyone eventually? Disappointed, Francine refuses to sleep with Stan. But realizing he's been too selfish, Stan approaches Francine and promises to give her the most memorable Valentine's Day of her life.
This is the CIA contract that I signed to become a cyborg.
Oh, Stan, I love you.
Suddenly, a storm rolls in, and a half-human, half-robot figure appears.
Stan, I'm you from the future. We need to talk. Oh my God, it's me! As a cyborg!
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't he just tear up the contract with the CIA to become a cyborg?
Wait, this is the dishwasher warranty. What happens if it breaks down?
It does.
Turns out, Cyborg has returned to train Stan into someone capable of saving the world. In the future, electronic devices will rise against humanity, and it's Stan's job to stop them.
You don't even know me!
Roomba! Stan, I love that thing.
She's soft on the machines. Probably betray us. Should we, her now?
You are overthinking, Stan. Stan lets Cyborg take Francine out on a date while he stays home to train for the future.
Have fun, you two!
The date seems doomed at first, but Cyborg gives Francine feelings that Stan might never be able to. Hey, go back and pick up that dress. That's the one she wears the most in the show. While Stan is still obsessed with training to save the world, Cyborg is silently winning Francine's heart.
We have to talk about our feelings, Holmes.
I'm a married woman.
Yeah, you're married to me, Heina.
Oh.
And then, they decide to be together, leaving Stan with nothing but his dream of saving the world.
There is no future war. I made it all up. I actually came back to steal Francine from you. You bastard!
Now you've lost everything, Stan. Fortunately, Francine is still willing to give Stan one last chance to prove his love. But Cyborg won't let that happen so easily. Whew, he just adjusted Stan's alarm clock. Rushing to Hershey Park to win back his wife from himself, Stan proves he's no match for Cyborg as he keeps getting knocked back.
Damn it!
At this point, Cyborg gives Stan two choices. Tear up the contract with the CIA so Cyborg disappears and Francine returns to him, or let Francine stay happy with Cyborg. Realizing he can't be selfish anymore, Stan chooses to leave, letting Francine be happy.
The refrigerator manual.
Ha, once again, because at his core, he's still Stan. However, now Cyborg turns aggressive and marks Francine as his target for elimination. And surprise! Stan uses the very same moves Cyborg taught him to counterattack, causing Cyborg to lose control and fall into a pool of chocolate.
Oh, you chock-blocked me, bro!
Looks like technology hasn't advanced much in 1,000 years. Cyborg isn't waterproof, while my phone right now can stay submerged all day. And so, Stan and Francine reunite and live happily ever after. If you're watching this video in 2067, comment below and confirm this for me. One day, just after a meeting, Stan received a call from Francine saying that Haley and Jeff had broken up. As an experienced man, Stan wasn't surprised because this happened every week. But no, this time was truly different because Jeff was the one who broke up with Haley. Everyone in the mall ran in chaos as if it were the apocalypse. Meanwhile, Jeff was buried under the rubble, completely clueless about what was happening. However, Stan understood it very well.
This is Lynn. Look how cute she is.
Haha, this kid John switches sides faster than my ex. Instantly, Haley unleashed her fury and gave the whole class a lesson.
The autopsy showed the hamster was pregnant.
Haley grabbed a doll and climbed a building like King Kong, forcing Stan to use his last resort. Back home, Stan and Francine decided they would never let Haley fall in love again. Instead, they would use their love to protect Haley, no matter what happened.
I think what she needs right now is our love and support. Shoot her! Shoot her in the face!
Well, except for this case. From then on, any guy who didn't meet Stan's standards couldn't date Haley.
This guy's a loser. Weak chin, small hands. He'll dump you in a week.
In Stan's mind, guys like him were the perfect ones. No way, Stan. Do you really believe no one but yourself can make Haley happy? Even worse, when Francine accused Stan, he remained completely unfazed, as if it were the most normal thing.
It's just so sweet and tempting.
You're sick. You should be in jail.
Oh, come on, you're overreacting. Roger does it too.
Yeah, I've stuck my fingers in there.
What? What do you mean?
You all know Bill, right?
Stan?
Oh wait. Turns out the man with Haley was Bill, a coworker who looked exactly like Stan, and even Haley mistook him for her father at first sight. To Stan, this was precisely the perfect person to be his daughter's boyfriend.
Look at his powerful, devoted shoulders, his strong, reliable chin, sculpted rock-hard pecs. Pecs you could motorboat.
Time passed, but Francine still couldn't get used to the fact that someone who looked just like her husband was in a relationship with her daughter. If it were me, I probably wouldn't be able to either.
Get away! Shoot! This one's for the hermit crabs!
One day, while Francine was preparing dinner, Stan came home. They shared a tender moment, and Stan went upstairs first to get ready for a romantic evening. But when Francine was finally ready for dinner...
Why were you outside? Shouldn't you be upstairs getting ready for sex time?
Making out? What are we, two 16-year-old girls?
Oh ho, guess who's being greedy here? Stan was furious and banned Bill from coming near his family ever again.
You ever come near my family again, I'll kill you!
But they couldn't tell Haley this because she would lose her mind and burn the house down. So Stan came up with a bold plan.
Well, stuck in traffic. Sorry, honeysuckle, ready to go?
Bill! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I'll go get my bag.
The plan was for Stan to pretend to be Bill only on the weekends and act like a total jerk to make Haley break up with him. But it seemed Haley was too deeply in love with Bill, so much so that she actually liked all the awful things Stan did.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and take off my underwear. Then you put our room key in them and give them to her.
See? Women always fall for the bad guys. Stan took Haley into the woods just to avoid having to have sex with her. However, Haley kept confessing her love, leaving Stan utterly confused. Haley realized that this fake Bill was just like her father, never willing to say he loved her. However, fake Bill had an epiphany and explained that Stan actually loved her very much.
Really?
Yeah. And every time he leaves for a mission, he kisses the picture of you he has on his desk for good luck. He loves you. He loves you a ton. Trust me.
Oh, how sweet. But that sweetness didn't last long because Haley decided to call Stan and express her feelings.
Dad?
Oh no.
Hello? Hey, Johnny, yeah, it's work.
At this moment, Stan probably wished he had just let Haley burn the house down instead of taking her into the woods like this.
I can explain. I had a good reason. Oh, you grabbed some matches from the hotel. Little keepsake. Oh, now it's worthless.
A comet sweeps by and is about to land in Langley Falls. This gives the authorities a massive headache as they scramble for a solution. Except for Stan's boss, who remains unfazed, enjoying a romantic yet incredibly realistic movie. The comet crashes, blocking the path of a father returning to his son. What? With that size, I thought it would destroy an entire US state. A shadowy figure emerges, walking straight toward a familiar house for fans of this show.
Hey, Mr. S.
Oh, it's Jeff. For those who don't know, in previous episodes, Jeff was abducted by Roger and taken to his home planet. After many hardships, he has finally made it back home. And of course, for someone returning from such a long journey, Stan would be more than happy to welcome him.
I'm home.
Jeff's back! Francine, honey, can you bring me my gun? Jeff, don't go anywhere.
Okay.
The most excited person here is Haley.
Oh, your hat stinks so good.
However, Stan doesn't let Haley and Jeff enjoy their reunion for long, as he is still keeping the secret that Roger is an alien. If this secret were to be exposed, the whole family would be in danger. However, Jeff seems different after returning from space. He is calm, well-mannered, and even brings Stan a gift from the Haverglatt galaxy.
You can open it now or after you kill me.
This is amazing! I'm gonna set an alarm for tomorrow morning. That last one was me!
The most notable reaction comes from Roger. After all the terrible things this alien has done to Jeff, he doesn't even remember exactly who Jeff is.
I know that guy. Is that the guy who works at Panera Bread? No, that guy died.
What's the first thing Haley wants to do with her husband after he's been away for so long? Of course, we all know. However, Jeff seems to be a completely different person. He refuses to smoke with Haley, gets a headache from her favorite music, and even avoids touching her.
Are we gonna or what?
Strangely, these changes make Stan happy. He even takes the initiative to invite Jeff out for a private hangout to bond.
Dad, can I go with you? I love that place.
Sorry, Steve. 3 people make for a weird dynamic. 2 people always turn against 1.
But Dad...
You'd be the one, Steve. Look, it's already happening.
Upstairs, while preparing a few things, Jeff reveals his true nature. He's not human. An extraterrestrial civilization sent him here to gather information about Earth for an invasion. But that's okay. They're just a British colony anyway, since they all speak English.
An alpha male with a job. The exact opposite of our first Earthling. I will earn his trust and then transport him to the mothership.
Ever wonder why we don't call it a father's ship?
Jeff Alien pulls out a device capable of instant teleportation. It can even teleport living beings.
He'd be so cute.
I wish my girlfriend and I had this device so we could meet up easily without her dad finding out. Stan takes Jeff Alien out for ice cream, introduces him to his colleagues, and teaches him how to shoot a gun to spell out his name.
Ziblier? Oh, doofus, you were supposed to spell your name. Good thing that's easily fixable with a second gun. Well, you spelled Ziblier again.
Oh, so his name is Zeblier. Meanwhile, Haley is at home, confiding in Roger that Jeff seems completely different. Roger reveals that he knew from the start that this wasn't the real Jeff. They go up to Haley's room to search for evidence and discover Blorfer.
Works kind of like a fax machine, but for solid objects. Humans would probably have something like this if they hadn't abandoned facsimile technology.
Roger suspects that Zeblier came to Earth to gather intel through this device. The best way to reach the place where Jeff is being held is by going through it.
Oh God! Oh God! It hurts! Oh God! You're coming with me!
No, I'm not. Let go. Haley! Let go, Haley! Yep, this is a deep pain. A very, very deep pain. Ah! Not cool. This is not cool.
Aboard Zeblier's spaceship, Haley immediately sets off to find Jeff and meets his companion, Sinbad.
You were with Jeff? Where is he?
Oh, you are in luck. He's right there.
Well, well, well. Heartbroken that Jeff is no longer Jeff, Haley is captured by the aliens to be added to their collection.
Haley, run!
As for Zeblier, after spending a wonderful day with Stan, he confesses that he's not Jeff.
I'm following. Continue.
His species are collectors, and he captured Jeff and Sinbad while they were traveling through space. Since this was their first time capturing a human, they decided to come to Earth for further study.
But there's something you should know. The real Jeff is dead.
Good.
Yeah, that's how Stan reacts upon realizing his son-in-law is gone. But when he finds out that Haley has boarded the spaceship and is about to meet the same fate as Jeff...
Get me to that ship!
Just as Haley is about to be executed, Stan arrives.
Dad!
Brothers, we must stop the collection.
Zeblier claims he now understands humans and offers his boss some ice cream. The ice cream is so good that they decide to release Haley and Roger.
We did it! I'm so glad everyone's okay.
Not everyone.
Stan suggests that Zeblier stay on Earth and become the new Jeff. However, Haley refuses, as she prefers the real Jeff. At this point, Zablir makes a bold decision, one that I bet Stan won't like at all.
I will have Jeff's brain implanted in my head, which means I will die. But Jeff will live on in my body.
Whoa, let's slow down there. It was just a little froyo.
No, the gestures are equal. The universe is in balance.
They leave the spaceship and return to Earth. Jeff wakes up, happy and emotional.
You found me!
Jeff, I love you.
Fortunately, his time in space has made him seriously think about his future with Haley.
And I decided that if we ever have a kid, I'm willing to be a stay-at-home dad. And you don't have to work either. We can stay at your parents' house and live off the government.
Oh, God.